Hello and welcome to James Hennon on YouTube. Today I've decided to make the video for the World card, which is number 21, and we've reached the end of the Major Arcana cards. Again, we're using Rider-Waite, of course, to depict this reading, but let's start again just to quickly refresh in an upright position the basic and most important meanings for the World card. First of all, this can stand for a period of fulfillment, where you've managed to achieve all of what you set out to do and you've done very well. It can also symbolise completion of an important cycle or important tasks. You've learnt some important lessons and you've come to a position of successful completion. It can also stand for mastery of a certain situation, again learning all you need to learn. This could be literally in a mundane sense of the workplace, or this could be just learning everything within the important situations going on around you at the moment. It can mean in attainment as well, attaining what you set out to attain and achieving the success that comes with it. And finally, it can also stand for intrigation. I have trouble pronouncing that word. Basically, where everything comes together, bringing everything together, going full circle, as we see in the card. But when we turn it around into a reverse position, first of all, it can obviously correlate straight away with a sense of lack of completion, not being able to complete a certain aspect or cycle within your life. Perhaps there's some work or a goal that you've set out to do, or a chapter in your life that you've not able to bring to a successful completion. It's left unresolved at the moment. So that could be the first possible meaning of it in reverse. The second, as I say, is lack of closure within a situation that you need to close, perhaps a relationship that you need to finish, or a chapter within your career that you're fed up with, but you perhaps being indecisive again, you haven't managed to close that chapter out, or perhaps there's some work or training that you still haven't done that you still need to do in order to complete something. So it's in that position of not being closed and not being completed. It can show unfulfillment, of course, not being fulfilled, underachieving in what you've set out to do. It can stand for disappointment, and it can stand for not being able to come up with a good resolution to a problem, so everything left sort of hanging. But generally, the general meaning really is not being able to complete a cycle of an important cycle of your life successfully in order to start something new. It just means that maybe you're delaying ending the cycle, or you don't feel capable of it at the moment. But either way, it's a situation where there's a lack of closure and an incompletion of an important cycle, and you don't feel fulfilled, and you don't feel as if you've attained what you set out to do. Again, it will depend upon the cards that fall around this card. If it's just a one card draw, I would advise you to clarify with one or two further cards. Perhaps you could put one either side to help clarify and get more insight, but it will depend upon the question that you've asked. But the World in reverse isn't a negative card in particular, because once we realise that we're not completing a cycle, we can rethink things, reevaluate, and we can look at how we can bring it to a conclusion if we can, because obviously we don't want to leave things hanging in the air, and we don't want to feel unfulfilled for too long, or not be able to have the attainment that we're searching for, or the fulfillment. So whatever is missing, or whatever is incomplete or not closed out, again, you would have to put cards around it to get more of an insight, and obviously to tap into your own intuition to establish that. But that is the World card in reverse. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give us a thumbs up and drop a comment below if you found it helpful. And don't forget to subscribe to James Hennon on YouTube if you haven't already, if you're enjoying the videos. Until the next video, thank you ever so much for watching this series. We'll be back with more videos soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.